Hey everyone, welcome to a new executable item tutorial. In this case, I will show you how to create an item that makes invisible or visible the item frames. So let's do it. The first thing we have to know is that the way we're going to make it invisible or visible the item frame will not be through an executable item command. We're going to work with vanilla commands, execute command. It has tons of features, that's why there are a lot of tutorials in internet about that, so I will not explain everything, but I will explain the basics that we need to run the command that we want. The first thing you have to know is that assign s refers to the player or entity that is running the command. Let's make an example. As I said, we're going to work with execute command. Execute, let's run something. For example, the say command. And let's say something. This is a great day. So, because I run the command, it says Vayk and this is a great day. It works perfectly. But let's show you what assign s prints. Assign s says it is a great day. And as you can see, assign s refers to the entity that is sending the command. Okay? That's the first thing. The second thing you have to know is execute as. We can use execute to run a command through someone or as someone. In this case, execute as Vayk run say hi. So Vayk is saying hi. That's normal. But what if we do the same with a pig? Instead of execute as Vayk, execute as the pig. This is the entity UUID of the pig. I can see it because my mouse or my cursor is looking at the pig. So execute as the pig run say hi, and now the pig say hi. Okay, if we do run say I am a assign s I am a pig, because the assign s refers to the entity that is sending the command, and in this case we're executing the command as the pig, so the entity that is sending the command is the pig. If we run another command, like for example kill, and we refer to assign s, it will kill the current entity. In this case, the command is being sent by the pig, so the pig will die. And that's it. I hope you understood. Assign s refers to the entity itself that is sending the command, and we can run commands as specific entities. So with those two things and with data merge, we're going to make it invisible. Before creating the command, let's see how it will work normally. In the same way I got the UUID of the pig, I want to get the UUID of this item frame. So I will look at it. Execute as, and I get the UUID of the item frame. Run, and we're going to edit the NBT tag that it has, so we have to use the command data. We're going to merge an information of the entity. We could use this UUID, but because we are running the command as the item frame, I can just use assign s as I showed you before. And the NBT tag that we are going to edit is invisible. So invisible :1b. So now it is invisible, and if we set it to visible, it will be visible. That's the idea of the item. So let's create the item. EI create item frame. It will be a stick. It will be item frame changer. I will delete the lore and the activator. It will run the command or make it invisible when right clicking the item frame. So right clicking, we could think that it is right click, but no, because we are right clicking an entity. So we have to use the activator click on entity and detailed click right. Okay? Why do we need to use this activator? Because this activator is related to an entity itself, so we can use placeholders of entity. That is what we want. Let's cancel event. So when right clicking, it will not make the item to rotate through the item frame, and the command will be the same we did before, this one, but instead of working with a specific UUID, we're going to work with entity UUID, the placeholder that I told before. In these commands, we don't need this slash, so let's delete it. And execute as entity ID, run data merge entity at sign s invisible double dot 1b. And that's it. Finish, save, back and save, and item frame. This is the one. Let's see if it works. Right click. Sorry, that was a left click. I don't know, whatever. This one. Right click and it is invisible. It works perfect. Right click and right click. Perfect. Now, what if we would like to make it visible again? If we right click again, we'll only make it invisible. To make it visible, let's create another activator. It will be the same click on entity, but left click. Let's cancel event to don't delete the item frame when hitting with the stick. And the command will be the same we did before, but instead of invisible 1b, 0b. And that's it. Finish, save, back and save. So now if I hit it, I will make it visible. I am hitting, left clicking, but we are not breaking it because we cancelled the event. So left click and visible, right click and invisible. And that's the end of the item. I hope you understood how execute command works, how to work with the placeholder of entity UUID. It is important that the activator must be related to an entity to use that placeholder. For example, if we use the activator player all click, it is not related to an entity, so entity placeholders doesn't exist in that case. And also, I hope you understood how execute as command works and how assign s works. Hope it will be useful. This command is not perfect. If you have some knowledge about commands, you can make it better, adding conditions to make it only work if item frames. You can use detailed entities of executable items to do that, or you can use the if statement inside the execute command to do that. As I always say, this is only the idea. You can make it better or make it perfect depending on the purposes you have. Hope you like it and have a nice day. See you.